Hi everybody, how are you? I hope you enjoyed episode number 1. Today I am going to talk you about episode number 2, her playlist, his silence. This is a romantic teenage two fellows story which are studying in a class. Let's start today. Some stories do not move onward with words. Sometimes a story opens to grow with silence, with composition, with feelings that you don't know how to name. So you press play instead. It was Friday, a sluggish kind of Friday, one where the bell rings slower and the clock claims with you about time. Tinku placed back in her seat, eyes on the ceiling, pencil turning between her fingers. Gappu, as always, stared at the window, but this time he was not drawing. He was rational. Something has, something had transformed. Even ever since he returned to show after a week's absence, his silence had grown deeper. He still smiled, but only halfway. He still wrote, but not as often. Tinku noticed, of course, she did, because when you sit beside someone long enough, you start to feel their quiet. She didn't ask, what was wrong? Gappu never liked questions. So she gave him something else instead. During the pause, she slid her phone across the desk. The screen lit up with a playlist. Rain for Windows, Agapu playlist. He flashed. What is this? He whispered. She shrugged. Just song. You don't have to listen. He did not say anything. He just pushed the phone into his bag and later that night put on his headphone. The first song started gently, a piano, a slow hum, a voice that sounded like it had been crying and healing at the same time. Then the second song, the third, each one like a letter written in melodious instead of ink. They didn't ask questions, they just understood. That night he did not draw, he did not write, he just listened to her music, to her silence, to her version of I am here, I am here, without ever saying it. The next morning he walked into class, even still sleepy but lighter. He did not hand her a note, did not say thanks. He just nodded once and she silent. Because when someone listens to your playlist, it is not about song. It's about hearing your heart, even when you are too tired to speak. Days passed. She added more songs. He never asked for them. And then came the sketch. One afternoon, she found a folded paper in her notebook. It was not a poem, it was a picture. Two figures sitting under a tree, one holding a speaker, the other with headphones, a wire connecting them between heart and ear. She didn't cry, but her throat aged in that warm, unexplainable way. That week, something shifted between them. They started walking out of class together, not talking, just walking. Sometimes she had asked, what was your favor today? And he had replied with just a song name that was enough. but not everyone understood them. But not everyone understood them. In the hallway, whispers began. What's with those two? They never talk. Are they even friends? Strangest pair ever. Tinku did not care, but Gappu did. One lunch break, he did not show up. And the next, no note, no sketch, no song appeal, nothing. She waited 3 days. Then on the fourth, she placed a note in his desk. Music does not need words, but sometimes friends do. He reverted on the fifth day, did not say a word, did not smile, but during last period he slid her notebook toward her, open to a page. Sometimes silence is loud because no one told it how to be quiet. Sometimes silence is loud because no one told it how to be quiet. Her hands immobilized on the paper, this then slowly turned the page, then slowly turned the page on the next one, a list, new playlist title, her voice, my silence, her voice, my silence, and under it a song list, songs he picked for her, songs he picked for her. That weekend, she listened to every track. Some were old, some she had never heard, but everyone felt like a dialogue or reply, a heart choosing song when words felt too heavy. In a world full of flamboyant love stories, sometimes the most real ones, and told between headphones, not through shouting, not through public statements, but through playlists and galaxies and drawings on notebook corners. As the season turned warmer, they still sat by the window, still passed sketches and lyrics, still built a friendship stitched with songs, still built a friendship stitched with songs. They were different, but in the most beautiful way, because he gave her peace and she gave it music. Maybe love does not always come with confessions. Maybe love doesn't come. Maybe love does doesn't always come with confession. Maybe it starts with a playlist and grow quietly between two people who are too young to name it but old enough to feel it. Dear audience, it was episode number 2 of the series which I have presented for you. I hope you would like it, you will love it because it is near to your emotions. It is full of romance, full of music, and full of unspoken feelings. Here will be episode number 3, which will be presented before you in the coming days. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you like it, kindly like it, share it, and subscribe it. Love you.